Hello and welcome to Wealthy Money. My name is Vangile Makwakwa and I am a money coach. In this video, I'd like to talk about feeling worthy and deserving of money. I have a Facebook page, and on one of the pages someone emailed me anonymously to ask me, how do I feel more deserving and worthy of money? The question, I think, if I could rephrase it, was, no matter what I do, I just never feel deserving or worthy of money. I know how this feels because I've been there as well, but I also have clients that are extremely blessed with making money really easily. And you think, yay, great stuff, but actually that brings up so much guilt for them because they don't feel like they deserve it. They feel like they should be working extremely hard for it, or something, or that they're just not worthy of it. And then I have clients that feel like when they start getting things that they've been asking for, they say, oh my God, I feel so greedy. I'm just really not worthy of money in this case, because isn't it greedy to be asking for all these things and to keep wanting more and more? And I say, well, you're feeling greedy and you're not feeling like you deserve it because you don't feel worthy of it. So there's three things that I've noticed that usually happens with people when they feel undeserving and unworthy of money and all the good in this world. One, as soon as they make money, they have to spend it and they have to give it away because they don't feel they deserve it. So if they don't have it, then they don't have to deal with those emotions of not feeling like they deserve. The second one is you have a problem asking. You just don't feel like you're worthy of asking or charging the price that you're worth, especially if you're an entrepreneur or like a creative person for your services. You just feel like, no way am I going to get paid that price. So you don't ask the price that you're worth. The third one is that you actually shrink away from the limelight. So you refuse compliments, you refuse your own greatness, you just don't feel deserving. And of course, all these things have an impact on our finances. When you give away your money, and you spend it recklessly, you end up broke, right? And the other thing is, if you're not asking for your worth, you're actually not charging full price for your services, you're not valuing yourself, then you're actually also keeping yourself broke in some way. You have to work harder to make the same amount of money that your colleagues make. And of course, the last one, where you're just totally refusing any kind of money, that's also a given. It affects your finances. One way to deal with these feelings of undeserving and unworthiness is, again, to just sit with them. I love to do EFT on emotions such as this. So let's start by doing an EFT tapping session, and then I'll also give you two key questions to ask that could really change the game for you. So let's start with the EFT session. So even though I don't feel deserving or worthy of money, I accept this. This is where I am right now. Even though I don't feel deserving or worthy of money, I accept this. This is where I am right now. Even though I don't feel deserving or worthy of money, I accept this. This is where I am right now. I don't feel deserving of money. I don't feel deserving of money. I don't feel deserving of money. I just don't deserve money. I am not worthy of money. I don't feel worthy of money. I just don't deserve money. I just don't deserve money. I'm not worthy of money. I could never feel deserving of money. It's really hard for me to imagine myself as deserving money. Deserving money is for other people, not for someone like me. I just don't deserve money. I don't deserve money. I don't feel worthy of money. Now take a deep breath and I really encourage you to tune into that sense of not deserving and not worthy, and just bring it up and tap on it and tap on it. One way to do that is just imagine yourself receiving an abundance of money and just notice that feeling of not deserving coming up. Just stick with that image and tap through it, and just tap until the resistance lower, until that feeling of unworthiness and undeserving goes down to a 3 or 1. So 10 being the most intense. Keep rating as you tap. So the other 2 questions that I always encourage you to ask about not feeling deserving and not feeling worthy are really powerful questions. So how does not feeling deserving and not feeling worthy of money protect me? Just sit with that and ask yourself that question. So for me, it was actually great because it protected me from having to ask and having to be visible like I am right now, talking about my coaching. So it protected me from rejection in some ways because it stopped me from playing bigger. And then what is the payoff from holding on to this feeling of not deserving and not feeling worthy of money? Well, the payoff was that I actually didn't have to try. It always kept me just playing small, so it protected me in some ways. So there's always a payoff to holding on to our negative emotions, and we have to start owning those payoffs. And once you start realizing that, there's a power in that, because you can just let it go and just say, no, I don't need this anymore. It's protecting me. But there's also a payoff to not feeling worthy and not feeling deserving and not seeing myself as worthy and not seeing myself as deserving. Major payoff. We only do things, we hold on to our emotions and to our beliefs because we get some kind of payoff from it. Even if it's a negative payoff, there's some kind of payoff, and we believe it protects us. So I hope that really helps you and gets you thinking about how you can feel more deserving and more worthy. Please follow me on Twitter, and the address is right at the bottom of this video again. And do find me on my website. Again, the URL is at the bottom of this video. Send me your success stories and your questions. I'll be more than happy to do a video answering them. Thank you.